The following is a special presentation of Riverfront Broadcasting Sports.
Beam walks in. That shot, he scores! Aiden Beam makes it 1-0 with 6:18 to go in the third, and a 5-on-3 power play goal for the Capitals.
It's time for Oahe Capitals hockey on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports. The Capitals are brought to you by Leisure Palace, AirTech Heating and Cooling, Capital City Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota, AGE, Kathy Sunshine Properties, and Dakota Storm Roofing.
Goes back out. There's a shot and they score! A shot from Bridger Babcock. I believe it went off Brandon Valiant in, and it was tipped in as Bridger Babcock will get the first of the game, his second of the season.
The Capitals are also brought to you by Beck Motor Company, Verting Electric, First Fidelity Bank, Xander Auto Parts, State Farm Becky Potsuba Agency, and River Bottom Sanitation.
Here's a 3-on-1 developing for the Capitals. Kitts moving in with Schweitzer. Kitts leaves it back for Dodson. He scores! And Dylan Dodson gives the Caps a 4-3 lead.
The Oahe Capitals are also brought to you by American Family Insurance Brittany Scheffelbein Agency, the Boys and Girls Club, Permans and Endodontics, Weatherall Roofing, Wagner Auto, and the South Dakota Office of the Attorney General Division of Consumer Protection. And now for the call, let's head to the booth and the voice of the Oahe Capitals, John Winkler.
And a good evening as we welcome you here to Brookings as the Oahe Capitals and the Brookings Rangers will battle in the boys contest after being here last night. The Capital girls did not get the win against Brookings. Now the Capital boys will try and get a win against the Rangers in a very tough environment, tough place to play as the Capitals take on the Brookings Rangers. John Winkler with you on this Saturday night. Glad you're with us. Our second broadcast of the day as the Lady Caps did win earlier today, 3-2 in Watertown here at Hockey Day in South Dakota. We've got two hockey games for you on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports. Should be a fun one between these two teams. The Rangers coming in at 6-4, the Capitals at 7-4 right now. So they are even though the Rangers have a game in hand right now, 2 points ahead of the Capitals in the standings. But the Rangers' only losses, and you can also talk about the Capitals' only losses, but for the Brookings Rangers, their losses have come against Rushmore twice, Sioux Falls East and West. Those are the only 4 losses they have. The other 6 wins throughout the rest of the state. For the Capitals, their losses are against Rushmore, Sioux Falls East and West, and then the latest one was against the Yankton Bucks. So these two teams haven't lost to a lot of, other than Yankton, they haven't lost to anybody different than those 3 teams. And so now we'll see where the Capitals can stand against this Brookings Rangers team, who is trying to get back towards that top of the standings. It's going to be a dogfight for a lot of the top 4 will be a dogfight, and really the top 3. That 4-5 matchup in the first round of the state tournament is never a fun one to be in, and both these teams feel like they can potentially try and climb into those, not at least the top 3. The Rangers here at home trying to get their 7th win of the season. The Capitals looking for their 8th win, which will put them 4 points ahead of Brookings, but also having that win can help then potentially at the end of the regular season if there would be a tie. Obviously, if they would split, it would come down to goal differential, all that stuff. But this is an opportunity for the Capitals, and it's been a while since they've come on the road and beaten Brookings in Brookings. So this Capitals team has to come ready to play against the Brookings Rangers here this evening. We will step aside. We'll come back with more of our first intermission report as we are getting set for the Oahe Capitals and the Brookings Rangers tonight from the Larson Ice Center here in Brookings. You're listening to Oahe Capitals hockey on Capital City Rock, and you're watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
Hi, Jason here from Leisure Palace Pool, Spa, and Patio. We invite you to come in and see our expanded new location, 400 West Sioux Avenue in Pierre. Transform your new space into the best in industry hot spring, caldera, and free flow spas, and let the stress melt away. Or maybe it's an infrared sauna. Don't miss out. Also check out our pool tables, darts, fire tables, and outdoor furniture. Visit us today for the perfect blend of relaxation and entertainment. And as always, at the guaranteed lowest price.
Is your home a comfort roller coaster? Too hot one minute, too cold the next? Stop letting an unreliable system run your life. For true peace of mind, trust AirTech Heating and Cooling. We deliver consistent, perfect comfort every day. From expert repairs to new energy-efficient installations, AirTech has the experience to get the job done right the first time. We're pros who treat you like family. Schedule your service today and finally enjoy your home again. Call AirTech Heating and Cooling at 605-945-0160 and check out our Facebook page. The puck drops, the crowd roars, and Oahe hockey is in full swing. Capital City Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota in Pierre is proud to support local hockey all season long. Whether you're hitting the road for work, school, or your next adventure, they've got your automotive needs covered. Stop by Capital City Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota in Pierre. Driven by community, powered by you. AGE Corporation has been building South Dakota for over 60 years. For all your site work, construction, and crane needs, AGE is there for you. If you need a boat dock and dock lighting, AGE has what you need. Visit their website, agecorp.com, or give them a call at 223-2732. AGE Corporation, providing high-quality services without sacrificing safety. Visit agecorp.com or call 223-2732.
Looking to buy or sell your home? Discover the difference with Kathy Sunshine Properties. With 50 years of experience and their local expertise, both as agents and neighbors, Kathy and her team are here to make your real estate journey smooth and successful.
Whether you're a first-time buyer or a seasoned investor, the trusted professionals at Kathy Sunshine Properties will listen to your needs and help you find the perfect fit.
Join the countless satisfied clients who have turned their real estate dreams into reality. Go Caps!
Have you assessed your roof at your home or business? Dakota Storm Roofing and Gutters can help. Since 2010, Dakota Storm Roofing and Gutters has been helping their customers in Pierre, Fort Pierre, and all surrounding areas. With over 20 years experience, the professionals at Dakota Storm Roofing and Gutters know how to get the job done. Specializing in all types of roofing, they'll make sure to find the right fit for you and your home. Give them a call at 605-280-9794 or get a free quote on their website at dakotastormroofing.com. Dakota Storm Roofing and Gutters. Reliable roofing for your peace of mind.
As we welcome you back, we continue to get set here for the Oahe Capitals and the Brookings Rangers. John Winkler with you as we are getting set for this matchup between the Caps and the Rangers. They will examine the ice and will be set and ready to go right around 7 o'clock here this evening. 6 o'clock this evening, a couple minutes past 6 o'clock. First of two meetings. The next time these two teams will meet be near the end of the season. Saturday, February 21st, they'll meet at the Expo Center. 7:15 puck drop. After tonight's on the schedule, there is just one more road game on the regular season for the Capitals. They will travel to Watertown the last night of the year, and they still have to make up the game against Yankton, and obviously that's a home game for the Capitals. We'll see when and where they play that game. Their possibility of maybe playing in more of a neutral site because of the drive from Yankton. We'll see. It all depends. And obviously Yankton and Rushmore have already played. That would have been helpful if they hadn't. So then they could have been able to, if they're going out to Rapid City, been able to maybe stop and play the Capitals if that would have been the case. But we'll see once they finalize when the game will be played. Where the game will be played, all the extra details, we'll have the details for you, and that game most likely will be on the air on Capital City Rock. And I say most likely, I guess it all depends on when they officially make up that game and what we're at and how we can make up that game and have it on the broadcast. But this is the first of two meetings against the Brookings Rangers here this season. And for Brookings, it'll be interesting to see what goalie will start in net. Matthew Booth has got one win, did not allow a goal. He's got a shutout and 10 saves in his only appearance so far. Ryder Anderson has won 3 of 4 games that he has started. He has a 1.54 goals against average and an .873 save percentage. He's got 2 shutouts. And then Neil Trickstad's got the most starts, but he has 2 and 3, so he's, I say the worst record, but probably playing against the Rushmore Thunder being one of them. But either way, he has 2 and 3 on the season with only a 1.96 goals against average, 899 save percentage. He also has 2 shutouts in his 2 wins. So this is a team that has 3 different goalies that they feel comfortable to play. Obviously, Booth has played the least out of all 3 of them. But you look at the Capitals, all 4 of the goalies have played for the Oahe Capitals. Jay Sand is going to get the start in net here this evening for the Caps, but we'll see what goalie is going to be the starter for the Rangers here tonight, and it's going to be for the Capitals, regardless of who it is, for the Capitals have to be able to get shots on goal. That was the thing last Saturday against Yankton. They had a 2-0 lead after the first period, but only had 5 shots on goal in the first period. That also turned into the highest period of shots on goal. They had 4 in the second, then another 2 in the third. So it's going to be, again, not that you want to just start shooting pucks from the blue line and being able to see if those will go in. You want to have high-quality chances, but you got to have the offense sustain some pressure, buzz around the offensive zone, and be able to put pucks on net a lot more than what they did last Saturday in the loss to Yankton. For the Brookings Rangers, they're a team that is a deep team, always a deep team. When you look at Talon Hyde, who's got 10 goals, Jay Harris has got 12. He leads the team. Parker Nielsen with 4 goals, Maxon Jensen with 4 goals. Trey Christofferson has 2, but 9 assists on the season. Mason Deer's got 7 goals and 11 assists, so he leads the team in assists. And then nearly all of their defensemen have gotten at least a goal so far in the season, if not multiple goals. Atwood Amon's got 2 goals. Nolan Krogman, Maurer Bartley, along with Caleb Johnson and Cannon Friedrich, all with the goal each, so they can score from just about anywhere from any of those defensemen and any of those forwards. Nearly everybody, I think everybody in the lineup. The only guy that I have listed in my lineup right now, Cody Jacobson, has 0 goals and 2 assists, still has 2 points, but everybody else has a goal that I have on my lineup sheet. That tells you that they can score from just about anywhere from anybody. Obviously, they've got those top goal scorers, but they can score from any single person on the ice. They've always been a dangerous team. They continue to be a dangerous team, but it's showing in the stats 10 games in that everybody can score goals for this Ranger squad. So the Caps can't just let their guard down when a third line or a fourth line comes out. They can still find a way to get the back of the net against this Oahe Capital team. It is the Capitals and the Brookings Rangers coming up here from the Larson Ice Center. We'll step aside. We'll come back with more of the pregame show after this. You're listening to Oahe Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock, and you're watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
Looking for a trusted partner in your automotive journey? Beck Motor Company, your local Chevy dealer, is here for all your car buying, service, and repair needs. Whether you're shopping for a new ride, keeping your vehicle running smoothly, or looking for expert advice, our team is dedicated to providing top-notch service every step of the way. We offer a wide selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, along with a service department you can count on. Come down to Beck Motor Company, where your satisfaction is our top priority. Beck Motor Company, we're making a great deal better. BeckMotors.com, 605-224-5912.
Since 1956, Ferding Electric has been serving South Dakota with reliable, safe, efficient, and economical electrical work. Their team of licensed, knowledgeable electricians will help you with all your electrical projects. New construction, rewires, or upgrades, residential, commercial, or agriculture. We know how to get the job done right. The history of Ferding Electric is something to be very proud of, and they work every day to ensure they remain the best electricians in Central South Dakota. Call 224-8684 or visit their website at ferding.com. That's ferding.com.
Since the day First Fidelity Bank first opened its doors for business in 1905, we've served the credit and investment needs of this area. The money that's deposited with us is reinvested locally in the form of loans to area families, farms, and small businesses, where it can help create new opportunities for everyone in our community. First Fidelity Bank. First-class banking on a first-name basis. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender. Online at ffb-sd.com.
When the whistle blows and the season begins, you need more than skill to stay in the game. From football pads and hockey sticks to golf clubs, bikes, and fishing gear, your equipment is an investment. At State Farm, we help make sure it's protected because accidents happen, bags get stolen, gear gets damaged, and games get rough. With the right coverage, you can get back in action fast.
When you're in the need for high-quality replacement auto parts, look no further than Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Pierre. Zander's has been servicing the Pierre area for over 40 years. Their professional parts techs can get you the parts you need and get you back on the road. Stop by Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop at 500 West Sioux and Pier or call 224-9221. Zander's, your source for domestic and foreign auto parts and accessories.
River Bottom Sanitation, your locally owned waste management company serving the Pier and Fort Pierre communities. Contact River Bottom Sanitation for your residential and commercial pickups. Now River Bottom Sanitation is your source for all your roll-off needs. River Bottom Sanitation in Pier and Fort Pierre. Give them a call for pricing at 605-222-1120. River Bottom Sanitation. That's 605-222-1120.
And we welcome you back as we continue to get set for the Oahe Capitals and the Brookings Rangers. John Winkler with you on this Saturday evening as we're closing in on game time. Real quick, we'll look around the scores from South Dakota, Hockey Day in South Dakota. Girls hockey, it is a final with Sioux Center beating Aberdeen 6-2, scoring 4 first-period goals. That is, again, girls hockey, and the Capitals won 3-2 over the Watertown Lakers earlier this afternoon. Emily Nemec, Mallory Learcamp, and Brenna Ullman all scored for the Capitals. As the other game is Rushmore and Mitchell. That's a 6:30 Central Time start, so they have not started that game. One final so far in boys hockey. Sioux Falls West beat Aberdeen 5-2. They scored 4 second-period goals. That was at Midco Arena, where Sioux Falls West played against Aberdeen, and then Augustana playing tonight for Hockey Day in South Dakota. One other game. Us being one of those 2 other games, and Huron is hosting Rushmore at 7 o'clock tonight. And Huron and Rushmore are playing again tomorrow. Brookings and Aberdeen are playing here tomorrow. For those that are watching on YouTube on Capital City Rock Sports that usually watch the Brookings Rangers game on their YouTube feed and have gotten the link for this game, you'll go back to the Brookings Rangers YouTube channel tomorrow for that game at 1 o'clock against Aberdeen. But John Colley, when I talked with him earlier this week, he had allowed me the whole space up here to use and just sharing that link, and I appreciate that and appreciate all those that are watching from Brookings. We'll mention that later on in the broadcast as well, but you'll go back to your usual channel to watch the Rangers play tomorrow against the Aberdeen Cougars for that contest. And of course you'll be able to come back to Capital City Rock Sports at the end of February, near the end of February, when the Rangers will come to the Expo Center and play against the Capitals. And then at the close to the middle of March, second weekend in March, when the Rangers are playing in the state tournament. We hope that the Capitals are there too for Oahe fans, but the Rangers will be playing, and then you can watch the games here on Capital City Rock and on listen on Capital City Rock. You can also watch it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports. Then those games will be in Sioux Falls for the state tournament. We've got one more break. We'll take that final break for you. We'll come back and we'll get you set with opening puck drop between the Oahe Capitals and the Brookings Rangers. You're listening to Oahe Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock, and you're watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
The Boys and Girls Club of the Capital area serves over 250 kids every day, giving them a safe place to go after school where they have fun and engage in learning activities school cannot provide. It is our mission to help every child become the best they can be. You can help children have a great future too by donating or volunteering for the club. For more information, go to bgccaparea.org or call us at 605-224-8699. From all of us here at the club, go Caps!
Dr. Brian Hermanson serves Central South Dakota with specialty root canal treatment. Hermanson Endodontics aims to provide treatment that is not only comfortable, but has a quality-first emphasis. We believe that by preserving as much healthy tooth as possible, we can help you retain your natural teeth longer. This is accomplished with state-of-the-art three-dimensional imaging and the dental operating microscope to guide diagnosis and treatment. Ask your dentist if a root canal specialist is right for you. Hermanson Endodontics, 1709 North Lincoln Avenue in Pierre.
With any dream, the wind won't always be at your back, the sun won't always be shining, and some rain is going to fall. American Family Insurance is like a good solid roof that you can trust to protect your biggest dreams. With plans that could save you up to 23% when you bundle your home and auto. Also, you can continue to dream fearlessly, no matter what comes your way. American Family Insurance.
Visit mfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company assigned its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact the Brittany Shufflebine Agency, LLC, 224-6627.
Text scams continue to rise, and victims who have lost money to these scams continues to increase. Consumers cannot rely on a text message to be truthful. If you receive a message regarding a fine for missing jury duty, your utilities being shut off for non-payment, toll road fines, or you've won a sweepstakes, these are scams designed with an urgency and the need to send money now. Do not respond to these texts, and you should contact Consumer Protection at 800-300-1986. That's 800-300-1986 for the South Dakota Office of Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division.
Weatherall Roofing and Insulation is a family-owned business that has served Central South Dakota for over 25 years. Weatherall Roofing and Insulation specializes in metal roof restorations and flat roof repair. They also offer the highest quality insulation using closed-cell polyurethane foam and blow-in fiberglass. For all your roofing or insulation needs, make Weatherall your first choice. And remember, just foam it.
Wagner Auto Company is your complete transportation headquarters. Now is the time to order your new Buick, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram vehicles, plus a good selection of quality pre-owned and certified pre-owned vehicles. They'll take care of you after the sale with a full-service parts and auto body shop with trained technicians, along with a friendly financing team that'll work with you to find the best deal and one that'll fit your budget. Wagner Auto is your local full-service family-owned dealership for over 115 years. WagnerAuto.com. That's WagnerAuto.com.
As we welcome you back, we are getting set for a puck drop between the Oahe Capitals and the Brookings Rangers. John Wickler with you on this Saturday night. Glad you're with us as we have our second game of the day, third of the weekend, and second time here in Brookings as well, after the Lady Caps end up winning earlier today 3-2 against the Watertown Lakers. They had lost last night 4-2 to the Rangers as well, and now here tonight it is the Capitals and Ranger boys matchup. As you're listening to KCCR FM Blunt, a Riverfront broadcasting station. Brookings Rangers making their way out of the ice. We'll send things down here for the introduction of the starting lineups here in just a moment. Big opportunity for the Capitals to get 2 big points on the road against Brookings. It is hard to get 2 points against Brookings here at the Larson Ice Center. Capitals have gone to overtime a couple of times here, but never been able to get a win over the last several years against the Brookings Rangers. We'll send it down for the introduction of the starting lineups. are ready to go here from the Larson Ice Center as those starting lineups once again. It is going to be Logan Brown, Logan Anderson, and Ian Schweitzer, the 3 forwards for the Capitals. Landry Van Rokel and Cooper Beestrom, the 2 defensemen, and Jace Hand is the starter. 2 wins at 4.16 goals against average, .874 save percentage for the sophomore Hand. I mistakenly called him a freshman on last weekend as they have the junior Capitals, and they have a preschooler, one of the junior Capitals, who was grabbed the stick of one of the Ranger players, end up going sliding into their huddle before they get ready to go. So the Rangers and the Capitals, and those starting lineups for the Rangers once again: Talon Hyde, Jack Loveseth, Mason Deers, Trey Christofferson, Nolan Krogman, with Neil Trickstad between the pipes for the Rangers. So Deers will end up being Loveseth. That will be, I'm trying to see who's actually going to be. Maurer Bartley is going to get the start instead of Christofferson. So it is Krogman and Bartley, the 2 defensemen, with the forwards of Talon Hyde, Jack Loveseth, and Mason Deers. 17 minutes on the clock. We are underway here this evening as Ian Schweitzer win the opening faceoff, and a backhand dump in for Logan Anderson, as it is Nolan Krogman with the puck off the boards and off the referee. Pinned to the boards on the far side. Logan Brown finding his way for the puck. This shot from the blue line goes wide by the Capitals and Landry Van Rokel. Logan Anderson trying to create some space. This will be iced by Brookings to open up play. 16:36 to go here in the first period. And a quick offensive zone face-off now for the Capitals. Neil Trickstad, 2 wins, 1.96 goals against average, .899 save percentage. He has not let in a goal in a win. He has 2 shutouts with 2 wins. So is the magic number 1 for the Capitals? Probably not, but he has not given up a goal in the 2 wins. Every time he has given up a goal, the Rangers have lost. And again, that magic number is not just going to be 1 to try and beat the Brookings Rangers. This will be tipped by Dodson. This will go all the way down. No icing. Picked up by Maurer Bartley behind the net for Krogman. Up ahead, and the Rangers into neutral zone and dump it in for Trey Christofferson. Race to the puck as it will get to the corner. It's picked up by Carson Clute. Around it comes to the far side. Capitals will have it. Tipped along by Brecken Furman. Bounces over the stick. And almost taken away from Kanan Friedrich. As Jay Harris, the team leader in goals, will move into the offensive zone. Get some help with Clute. And on the far end of the ice, the Capitals will fish it out of the zone, where it's picked up by Caleb Johnson. 2 players for the Capitals right with it. It's Dylan Dodson that will control, and then he'll flip it into the offensive end, go off for the change. Capitals are going with just 2 lines to open things up right now, as it is going to be Talon Hyde that will grab it for Brookings. Hyde moves into the offensive zone, trying to cut free, and Loveseth had an opportunity in front, but it was poked away by Bridger Babcock. A battle in front of the net with Talon Hyde and Bridger Babcock. Puck will come out of the zone, pushed back in by Brookings. They will tag back up, and Aiden Beam will skate into the neutral zone. His pass over off the skate of Logan Anderson and taken back by Loveseth. And then spilling towards the boards is Aiden Beam. There's a shot by Hyde. It is on the goal line, and it is no goal. It went behind Jay's hand, and he was able to reach back across and get the big mitt on it to keep it from going in. And a huge first save for Jay's hand. 14:59 left to go here in the first period. And a face-off to the left of Hand. This face-off in the front of the net. Landry Van Rokel will pick it up for the Capitals. Fans on the first pass, fans on the second pass. It is turned over. Trying to stuff it in front of the net was Parker Nielsen. And it'll be moved around here to the near side. Maurer Bartley will play it back around to the far end of the ice, as it's trying to be pushed out by Cooper Beestrom. That shot will go wide, and it'll come here to the near side. It's Landry Van Rokel again. Near side in the corner, working up the boards. Maurer Bartley, that shot was blocked, and then it was turned around, and a shot went wide by Nielsen. It was blocked by Van Rokel and went right to Parker Nielsen. But he shot it wide of Hand's glove side. Side of the net. Centering pass, they score! Cade Weber will make it 1-0. As he will score. 14:15 to go in the first period. The Rangers will strike first, his second of the season. And you can feel the momentum on the side of the Rangers as the Caps are unable to get the puck out of their end of the ice. And it turns into a goal for Cade Weber. Parker Nielsen, who nearly had that first goal earlier, will get the assist. And it's a 1-0 lead for the Rangers on the American Family Insurance Brittany Scheffelbein scoreboard. Richard Babcock will move it up on the near side. Goes back to Babcock, and he'll get out of the zone. Now a race for the puck. Babcock, 2 guys on him. Poke checked away by Nolan Krogman. Around it goes to the far side. Dodson will get it to the corner. And then back to Krogman here on the near side for the Rangers. Up ahead, it was settled down by Jackson Heller. Aiden Beam will get called for a penalty as Waylon Carroll got hit as he got the puck. And a rough is going to be called against Beam. Beam thought he got there on time right as the puck got to Waylon Carroll, and I guess being called a rough, it doesn't matter if he got there on time or not. The roughing call would say was, again, interference would be the call if he got there too early, but the Rangers will go on the power play with 13:43 left to go here in the first period. Krogman goes across to the far side for Talon Hyde. Hermanson Endodontics penalty kill. Krogman back to Hyde on the far end. Side of the face-off circle. Jay Harris, top of the point. Krogman, near side of the face-off dot. Deers fan of the pass attempt. Krogman's able to hold it in. They'll push it into the corner. Jay Harris had it. He got tripped up. He goes down, but no call. Trey Christofferson, Landry Van Rokel. Christofferson will come away with it. Back out for Krogman, square away, down for Hyde. His pass goes right over to Ian Schweitzer. His first opportunity to clear the puck does not go out of the zone. Here's Cooper Beestrom. He waited too long. That didn't come out of the zone. Back in by Van Rokel, got to Anderson, and he eventually gets it out of the third opportunity for the Capitals. 1:10 left to go in the power play. 12:53 left here in the first period. Talon Hyde walks it back into the offensive end. He's on the far wing on the left side. Talon Hyde from the face-off dot. His shot goes wide of Jay's hand. Deers, good pass across. Hyde will pick it up. He'll try to go seam pass right back through it. It was blocked by Vanden Bosch. They score. It was blocked by Vanden Bosch, but it went right to Jay Harris, and he beats hand glove side, and it's a 2-0 lead with 12:36 to go here in the first period. The power play goal for the Rangers. And for Jay Harris, that is goal number 13, has the team lead with his now 19th points of the season. An unassisted goal for Harris. Cooper Schneider will take the face-off for the Rangers against Dylan Dodson. Dodson pushed it forward. It'll come here to the near side. Atwood Amon up ahead. Schneider, he gets leveled by Brecken Furman, and a penalty coming up again against the Capitals as a Schneider is down on the ice. He'll get back up. And it's an elbow called against Furman. I think it was Furman that ended up having the hit. Oh, Bridger Babcock, who was it? Babcock, or Furman's going to the bench right now. Babcock was the one that I guess was the one that did hit him. So it's with 12:26 to go. The Caps are right back on the penalty kill. A big hit. And an elbow called against the Capitals. This will be flipped out of the zone by Aiden Beam. And the Caps have to kill this one off right now. Already down 2-0 with 12:15 to go here in the first period. It'll be Mason Deers that will carry it into the offensive zone. Deers for Harris, that misses on the pass. Furman back in, out of the zone. It is Nolan Krogman. At the blue line, Caps are trying to send it down the ice. Into the offensive end for the Rangers, but Aiden Beam will pick it up for the Caps. Beam will move it around. He'll throw it off the glass and all the way down. Kill off more time. 1:10 left to go in the power play. 1-for-1 so far for the Rangers. Up ahead to Deers. That one misses off of his stick, but he'll pick it back up into the offensive zone. Throws one in front of Jay Harris. Up the boards, but Talon Hyde's able to cut it off. Hyde lost the handle of it, chipped it off the glass. Missed on what would have been a high stick. Here's Jay Harris now. Below the goal line, will pick it up for the Rangers. Out for Krogman, a big kick save by Jay Sand, the left pad. All the way out to the blue line where it was held in by Brookings. Jay Harris again behind the net. Goes it for Hyde as the Rangers have it set up. 40 to go on the power play. Leaves it back for Krogman. Down to the goal line. Pass for Christofferson is intercepted. And the Capitals will clear it away. Logan Anderson with a good job of intercepting that pass. Neil Trickstad, who has seen just one shot on goal, tees it up and is picked up by Nolan Krogman. Krogman on the left wing. That should be a penalty, and it will be against Cage Weber. That's an interference. He laid a check on one of the Capitals, and that will take care of the power play. 10:46 remaining here in the first period. So Weber in the box, 20 seconds of 4-on-4. Then the Capitals will have their first Boys and Girls Club power play. And so the Caps with the 4-on-4 opportunity right now, offensive zone face-off. See if they can get something out of this 4-on-4. At least some maybe some sustained pressure to start their power play as well. Off the boards to himself was Caleb Johnson. Moved up as Jackson Heller gets knocked off of his skates, gets right back up. Puck will find his stick. He'll move it back in. Heller trying to get it free for a shot. Landry Van Rokel trying to cancel him out. Bridger Babcock out of the penalty box. It's now a 5-on-4 power play for the Capitals. First Boys and Girls Club power play for Oahe. Can they cut the deficit down to 1? Dylan Dodson carries in the offensive zone. Trying to move it up ahead for Furman. Was off of a skate. Now Furman trying to play it around the boards. Comes back over for Bonnie, who tries a stick handle. Out for Beam. He'll be at the blue line. Now for Bonnie. His shot, that will get all the way through and a save made. And no rebound as Trickstad, that was slowed down by a stick. And a save made by Neil Trickstad. 10 minutes to go here in the first period. 2-0 lead on the American Family Insurance Brittany Shufflebine scoreboard for the Brookings Rangers. Minute and 15 seconds left to go on the power play for the Capitals. Dodson at the blue line, trying to race away, but he lost the puck, and it's now Trey Christofferson one-on-one against Beam. Christofferson, that shot off the glove of hand and over the top of the cage, off the glass, and stays in play. 4 players are battling for the puck. It'll be eventually picked up here by Dodson. Dylan Dodson carries in the offensive zone. His shot goes off of a body of Nolan Krogman. Centering pass. That one goes over the top of the net. Trickstad trying to get back to positioning, but Dodson's shot was blocked again. Dodson, pass goes across through the seam for Beam. He'll walk in. That shot and a save by Trickstad. Into the corner on the near side. Furman will pick it up. Out to the blue line for Dodson. He'll wait, sends it across, and that shot is caught by Trickstad, who was looking for Bridger Babcock in front to try and redirect it. Waited for that lane to fill up, and Babcock just couldn't get a piece of it. And we get a whistle with 9:10 to go here in the first period. 25 seconds left to go on the power play. It is 4 shots on goal on this power play for the Capitals right now. Dylan Dodson, backhand pass goes across for Bonnie. He'll pass it back out for Beam. 15 to go on the power play. Back down for Bonnie, looking for a give and go with Beam. His backhand shot, rebound was there for the Capitals, but unable to be pushed in, and that will take care of the power play. Capitals with 5 shots on goal, but they are 0 for 1. Dodson, he got bumped off the puck. It'll be picked up here by the Rangers. It'll be sent back around. That was Reddy. Jason Reddy for the Rangers. Reddy trying to find the puck again. His shot goes, whistles wide of the goalpost. Trying to go glove side again on hand. Now it's a shot attempt, and that will go off of a body and wide. That coming from Zweber, who scored the first goal of the game for the Rangers. Sent back in by Cannon Friedrich. Here on the near side is picked up by Aiden Beam. He'll throw it around to his defensive partner, Bridger Babcock. He'll let it go, and Logan Anderson will flip it high to center ice. He and Schweitzer chasing after it, but he'll come back for Reddy. And that bouncing puck is still going to be picked up and now eventually grabbed. Cooper Beestrom will dump and chase for the Capitals. 7:45 left to go here in the first period. Capitals are now actually out shooting the Rangers 6-5. This will be iced by Brookings. should be ice. Is it going to get there? Nope, they're going to wave it off the last second. Jay Harris will pick it up. Centering pass. And a good job by Van Rokel to get back. I think the Capitals thought it was going to be an icing, regardless of that the Rangers getting there or not, and almost gave up on that play. Back in the neutral zone, Trey Christofferson will grab it for Brookings. He'll carry it in. He'll throw a reverse hit on Cooper Beestrom. Off the glass and out of the zone by the Capitals. Loveseth will send it into the crowd. And we will get a whistle with 7:13 to go here in the first period. 6-5 in shots in favor of the Capitals. 5 of those 6 shots came on the power play. But it is 2-0 for Brookings here in the first period. Loveseth will take the face-off against Aiden Bowder. We're going to kick out Loveseth. Talon Hyde will go take the face-off against Bowder. And it'll be Hyde that will win the face-off. Maurer Bartley, the pass goes across for Krogman. Cross-corner dump off the glass of the Zamboni doors. Up to Triton Parmley. Can't find the handle of the puck. Loveseth fighting for it. On the near side, it is eventually grabbed here. There's a shot on by Jay Sand. Talon Hyde took the shot. Jay Sand had no idea where it went, and it somehow got caught up in his pads. And the search is on to figure out where it's at. There it is. All the way down his left pad. 6:56 left to go here in the first period. Nothing more scary for a goalie than not knowing where that puck is at. You know it hit you. Wow, body went too quick, so he will take the face-off now. Dylan Dawson got kicked out of the face-off circle. Talon Hyde on the face-off win, tried to cut it in front of the net, but it was knocked away by Aiden Beam. Into the corner it goes. It's grabbed here by the Rangers. There's a shot by Hyde, blocker down by Handis. He'll get back in between the pipes. It's now moved for Deers. His backhand and a save made by Hand. I don't think he really saw it, but he was able to keep hugging that post. Hyde stick handles around. That's knocked away by Beam. And the Capitals will break to center ice. Pass goes across for Dylan Dodson into the offensive zone. Tried to stick handle around Maurer Bartley, but it comes here to the near side, and Hyde will chop it out of his end of the ice. And Beestrom at his own blue line here for the Capitals. Cross ice pass tipped along by Bonnie. Does go in the offensive zone, but not deep. Here is now Zweber moving in a crossover, walking in with a shot and a save, and the rebound is still there. Hand made a couple of saves, but Zweber will put it in for make a 3-0 game with 6:01 to go here in the first period. Zweber's second of the hockey game. Hand made a couple of saves, but the puck could not be cleared out. And so it's now 3-0 for the Rangers. Parker Nielsen took that shot and eventually came back to Zweber. Harris's goal was unassisted. Zweber, right, it will be Deers and Nielsen that will get the assists, and that is the 12th assist for Deers, and now the 10th assist for Parker Nielsen, as it's his second of the game. Here's Parker Nielsen right back in, trying to go short side over the shoulder of Jay Sand, just missed it. Went off the glass and out of the zone. Amon will throw it. They'll come back to him. Now for Zweber, who is on a hat trick watch. Landry Van Rokel in his own end of the ice in the corner. Tied up with the referee. He's able to find the puck anyway. Send it around the boards. The far side of the ice, tipped out of the zone. They'll come here on the near side. Zweber, that bouncing puck. Loose to the high slot. Zweber fan of the shot attempt. Picked up by Anderson, but held in by Amon. And then moved out of the zone by Logan Brown. He'll sweep it around. He'll throw Amon down, who got into his way. Comes up to the near side. Kicked along by Dodson, holding in the offensive end. Centering pass, and that one just misses for Anderson. Babcock with a backhanded shot, and now we get a whistle with the net, I believe, is off its moorings. Or, oh, we have an injured Capital down in the corner. Hard to see what the play was, but I believe it's Dylan Dodson that's down in the corner right now for the Capitals. Coach Landon Badger walking his way over into that near side corner on the offensive end for the Capitals. 5:02 left to go here in the first period. Badger checking on Dodson. And they will sit him up. Did not see, and I was watching where the pass went. He made that pass and centered it to the front of the net for Logan Anderson, and Trickstad had just gotten a piece of it, so I was focused on the middle of the ice of the offensive zone and did not see Dodson that was down. But he is able to get up and will skate off under his own power. And with 5:02 left to go here in the first period, we'll see if he will be able to return in this period or if he will hopefully be back at least in the second period. Face-off will come out of the zone. As it'll be Aiden Bowder to take the face-off. He's on this line now with Brecken Furman and Lyle Bonney. Around the boards, that's missed by Trickstad. Under 5 minutes ago, nearly turned over at the blue line, but it bounced on the stick of Brecken Furman. Beam gloved it down at the blue line. Caps had 2 opportunities to get out. Third time's a charm to get it out of the zone. Bonney will sweep his stick at the puck. Moved it farther along, but right over now to Waylon Carroll. And this will be offside against the Rangers. As Carroll brought it in, Jackson Heller was offside. And we get a whistle with 4:35 left to go here in the first period. Face-off will be just outside the Capitals' blue line. Bowder and Cooper Schneider. It is won by the Capitals. Richard Babcock will get to the Capitals bench. Had the puck, but it's sent back in by Maurer Bartley. And it was on the back of the net. And Hand was able to knock it down. Aiden Beam had picked it up. And here in the corner, Beam will send it around the boards for Furman. Nearly turned over. Furman will send it off of Jace Hand, and it will be picked up by Hand to get the whistle. Near disaster there for the Capitals. Face-off to the right of Jace Hand. A 3-0 Brookings lead on the American Family Insurance Brittany Shuffleby scoreboard. 4:09 left to go in the first period. It is won by the Rangers. Talon Hyde trying to toe drag. Pass will come back to Hyde. His shot maybe went off the body, but it did go wide of Hand. Schweitzer near side for Logan Brown. He'll chip and chase. Bartley's all over him. Brown gets canceled in the boards. This will be flipped up. Beam will go down to make that. Van Roken went down to need to try and keep it in the zone, unable to. And it's now a 2-on-1 to the zone. Hyde on his backhand, pass across, and they score. Mason Deers puts it between the legs of Jace Hand, and it's a 4-0 lead for the Rangers with 3:36 remaining here in the first period. 8th goal of the season for Mason Deers, as he's got 19 points now on the season. Talon Hyde will get the assist, as that is his 10th assist of the season. So Deers from Talon Hyde, and now it's a breakaway moving back in. Clued off the goalpost. Nearly was a 5-0 game seconds later. It is Christofferson. His shot in hand will make the save and get the whistle. 3:21 left to go here in the first period. And it is danger zone for the Capitals. Down by 4 here late in the first period. Dylan Dotson is back out on the ice. He will take the face-off against Jay Harris. Face-off to the right of Hand. It is won by Jay Harris. That shot, that one hit a body in front. Never got to Jace Hand. Off the boards, down the ice. It'll be picked back up by Bonney. His pass trying to go across over for Dodson. Unable to get it to him. And then it's out of the zone by Christofferson. Clute up ahead for Jay Harris. He'll push it into the corner on the near side. Harris behind the net. It is Bridger Babcock that will take it away from him, though. Furman, oh, that one hit the linesman. And so it stays in the offensive zone. It's now Harris with a shot and off of Hand and in the netting. And we get a whistle. Furman tried to turn and throw it off the boards to move it up the ice, but the linesman was unsuspecting of that being the play for Furman. And where he was standing on the blue line, the puck never left the zone. Face-off will be to the right of Fan. It'll be Zweber to take the face-off. It is won by the Capitals. Ian Schweitzer will win that face-off. Parker Nielsen in the neutral zone. Around it goes to the far side. It is Schweitzer. Logan Anderson. He'll skate into the neutral zone, but his stick was lifted by Kate Zweber. Around here to the near side. And we get a whistle. And the net. I'm not sure what was it offside? I don't know what the stoppage was. I guess I looked away at the wrong time. Maybe it was an offside play. Face-off was out of the zone. It is now Logan Brown for the Capitals. Nolan Krogman here for Maurer Bartley. Off the boards and up ahead here for Parker Nielsen. Nielsen will skate wide. Into the corner. Off the boards, back out for Bartley. That shot, they got all the way through. Rebound is there. There's a chance. It goes wide of Hand, who was falling backwards to try and get into position to try and make a save. But the shot just missed with 1:40 to go here in the first period. Krogman moves back in. That shot is blocked away by Hand. Into the corner. Heller, a pass. It is now picked back up. Reddy's pass misses to a cutting Cooper Schneider. And will come out of the zone. Nolan Krogman near side for Bartley. This will be sent down. This will be an icing against the Rangers with 1:22 to go. Since the power play for the Capitals that came with about 10 minutes to go in the first period, they got 5 shots on goal, have not had a shot on goal since then. They're looking for it's 17-6. It's 12 straight shots on goal for the Rangers. Both players will be kicked out of the face-off dot. Lyle Bonney will take it now for the Capitals. Jackson Heller for Brookings. It will be the Capitals that win it, as they'll come back to Bridger Babcock. That is tipped wide by Bonney to the corner. They'll come back here for Nolan Krogman, and around it comes the near side. Bridger Babcock for Dodson. Lost the puck, and Jackson Heller will skate to center ice. 3-on-2 in the offensive zone, but that is offside. 1:04 left to go here in period number 1. And a 4-0 lead for the Brookings Rangers over the Hawaii Capitals. Face off on the far end of the ice, just outside the Capitals' blue line in the neutral zone. Jay Harris and Dylan Dodson is won by Harris. Back for Beam, final minute of this first period. Moved up ahead for Dodson. Try and move around. Caleb Johnson will pick it up. And now it's Carson Clute. Over for Christofferson. Pass goes across for Harris. That's canceled out by the stick of Dodson. Comes here the near side. Up ahead. Out to the blue line. That's held in by Johnson. And his shot on goal is stopped by a hand. And we get a whistle with 40.3 to go here in the first period. Back in the pier area over on KCCR. It is the final minutes of the first football game of the night. We'll have the Seahawks and 49ers coming up after the Broncos and Bills are done. Carson Clute pass will go across. It'll be held in by number 12 and Cannon Friedrich. 27 seconds to go in the first period. Christofferson will grab it outside the face-off circle. Friedrich waited on a shot, and then a shot by Friedrich was stopped by hand. Christofferson sends it across for Johnson. His shot was blocked. It is flipped out by Beam, knocked down by the glove, and a hand pass will be called against the Rangers with 6.9 left to go here in the first period, and a face-off outside the Capitals' blue line. Final seconds of that, starting to get to the final seconds of that football game between the Broncos and the Bills. Friedrich will move it up ahead. That will take care of the first period. The White Capitals are down 4-0 at the end of one period. The American Family Insurance, Brittany Shufflebein scoreboard. When we come back, we'll have our first intermission report. You're listening to Hawaii Capitals hockey on Capital City Rock, and you're watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
Text scams continue to rise, and victims who have lost money to these scams continues to increase. Consumers cannot rely on a text message to be truthful. If you receive a message regarding a fine for missing jury duty or utilities being shut off for non-payment, toll road fines, or you've won a sweepstakes, these are scams designed with an urgency and the need to send money now. Do not respond to these texts, and you should contact Consumer Protection at 800-300-1986. That's 800-300-1986 for the South Dakota Office of Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division.
When you're in the need for high-quality replacement auto parts, look no further than Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Pierre. Zander's has been servicing the Pierre area for over 40 years. Their professional parts techs can get you the parts you need and get you back on the road. Stop by Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop at 500 West Sioux in Pierre or call 224-9221. Zander's, your source for domestic and foreign auto parts and accessories. Wagner Auto Company is your complete transportation headquarters. Now is the time to order your new Buick, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram vehicles, plus a good selection of quality pre-owned and certified pre-owned vehicles. They'll take care of you after the sale with a full-service parts and auto body shop with trained technicians, along with a friendly financing team that'll work with you to find the best deal and one that'll fit your budget. Wagner Auto is your local full-service family-owned dealership for over 115 years. WagnerAuto.com. That's WagnerAuto.com.
The Boys and Girls Club of the Capital Area serves over 250 kids every day, giving them a safe place to go after school where they have fun and engage in learning activities school cannot provide. It is our mission to help every child become the best they can be. You can help children have a great future too by donating or volunteering for the club. For more information, go to bgccaparea.org or call us at 605-224-8699. From all of us here at the club, go Caps!
Since the day First Fidelity Bank first opened its doors for business in 1905, we've served the credit and investment needs of this area. The money that's deposited with us is reinvested locally in the form of loans to area families, farms, and small businesses, where it can help create new opportunities for everyone in our community. First Fidelity Bank, first-class banking on a first-name basis. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender. Online at ffb-sd.com.
Looking to buy or sell your home? Discover the difference with Kathy Sunshine Properties. With 50 years of experience and their local expertise, both as agents and neighbors, Kathy and her team are here to make your real estate journey smooth and successful.
Whether you're a first-time buyer or a seasoned investor, the trusted professionals at Kathy Sunshine Properties will listen to your needs and help you find the perfect fit.
Join the countless satisfied clients who have turned their real estate dreams into reality. Go Caps!
As we welcome you back, it is a 4-0 lead. The American Family Insurance, Brittany Shufflebein scoreboard for the Brookings Rangers over the Hawaii Capitals as the Caps with the power play goal by Brookings will go up 2-0. Kate Zweber got the first goal of the game, 14:15 to go in the first period, and then it was Jay Harris, an unassisted goal on the power play to make it a 2-0 game. Kate Zweber got his second of the game. Parker Nielsen assisted on the first Zweber goal. He assisted on the second goal as well, with Mason Deers also assisting on the goal. And then Mason Deers from Talon Hyde made it 4-0 as the Rangers outshoot the Capitals 19-6 in that first period. The Capitals were outshooting the Rangers 6-5 after their power play had expired, which was right around that 8:46 mark of the first period, and it turned into the Caps not getting a shot on goal the rest of the first period and find themselves down 4-0. The Rangers 1 for 2 in the power play as Aiden Beebe got called for a rough and Bridger Babcock got called for an elbow. Those two served penalties. Babcock's penalty was did not mean much in the grand scheme, with the power play goal coming against Aiden Beam penalty. And then Kate Zweber got called for an interference for the lone Brookings penalty, as the Rangers are 1 for 2, the Capitals are 0 for 1. As it is a 4-0 lead at the end of one period. We will step aside. We'll come back with more of the first intermission report after this. You're listening to Hawaii Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock. You're watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
Weatherall Roofing and Insulation is a family-owned business that has served Central South Dakota for over 25 years. Weatherall Roofing and Insulation specializes in metal roof restorations and flat roof repair. They also offer the highest quality insulation using closed-cell polyurethane foam and blow-in fiberglass. For all your roofing or insulation needs, make Weatherall your first choice. And remember, just foam it. River Bottom Sanitation, your locally owned waste management company serving the Pier and Fort Pierre communities. Contact River Bottom Sanitation for your residential and commercial pickups. Now River Bottom Sanitation is your source for all your roll-off needs. River Bottom Sanitation in Pier and Fort Pierre. Give them a call for pricing at 605-222-1120. River Bottom Sanitation. That's 605-222-1120.
Hi, Jason here from Leisure Palace Pool, Spa, and Patio. We invite you to come in and see our expanded new location, 400 West Sioux Avenue in Pierre. Transform your new space into the best in industry hot spring, caldera, and free flow spas, and let the stress melt away. Or maybe it's an infrared sauna. Don't miss out. Also check out our pool tables, darts, fire tables, and outdoor furniture. Visit us today for the perfect blend of relaxation and entertainment. And as always, at the guaranteed lowest price.
With any dream, the wind won't always be at your back, the sun won't always be shining, and some rain is going to fall. American Family Insurance is like a good solid roof that you can trust to protect your biggest dreams. With plans that could save you up to 23% when you bundle your home and auto. Also, you can continue to dream fearlessly, no matter what comes your way. American Family Insurance.
Visit mfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company assigned its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact the Brittany Shufflebine Agency, LLC, 224-6627.
Looking for a trusted partner in your automotive journey? Beck Motor Company, your local Chevy dealer, is here for all your car buying, service, and repair needs. Whether you're shopping for a new ride, keeping your vehicle running smoothly, or looking for expert advice, our team is dedicated to providing top-notch service every step of the way. We offer a wide selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, along with a service department you can count on. Come down to Beck Motor Company, where your satisfaction is our top priority. Beck Motor Company, we're making a great deal better. BeckMotors.com, 605-224-5912.
Looking to buy or sell your home? Discover the difference with Kathy Sunshine Properties. With 50 years of experience and their local expertise, both as agents and neighbors, Kathy and her team are here to make your real estate journey smooth and successful.
Whether you're a first-time buyer or a seasoned investor, the trusted professionals at Kathy Sunshine Properties will listen to your needs and help you find the perfect fit.
Join the countless satisfied clients who have turned their real estate dreams into reality. Go Caps!
Well, we welcome you back. As if you're watching on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports, you can see that our second period probably not going to get started on time, and it definitely won't because the clock is stopped currently. They had ZAM issues right at center ice, which has forced them back towards the ZAM room, and hopefully they can get back out and finish ZAMming the ice before the second period gets underway. You can see the one puddle take out of the banners right there, and you can see right towards the edge of the B, that's where everything did not go well for the ZAM. Extra water got put down, and some extra snow end up on the ice as well by the blue line. So that will cause a little bit of delay to get started for the second period. It is 4-0 right now, the American Family Insurance Brittany Shufflebine scoreboard, with 19-6 in shots in favor of the Brookings Rangers. And it is again, 19-6 in the shot chart. And the Capitals did not get a shot in the final 8:46 of that first period. That was when the power play ended, and the Caps found themselves unable to get another shot on goal the rest of the way. And it turns into now the Capitals really have to get something going. Again, it's a 4-0 game, so you don't got to get all 4 goals back in one period like Brookings had scored 4 in this first period. But you really would like to see this be cut down to a 2-goal game going into the third period. And that, break it down by half of the period. In the first 8 to 9 minutes, get a goal in the final 8 to 9 minutes. You end up with a goal. or at least outscoring the Rangers by 1 in that time frame, and put yourself back into this. Now, the other side is that the Rangers are 2 goals away from pushing this into run time. And if the Rangers get it, they push it to run time, that makes it that much more difficult for the Capitals to be able to come back in this game and force their way into trying to get at least a point or 2 against this Brookings Rangers team. They are going to get the Zam back out of the ice and to try and keep zamming here as the crowd will give a little bit of a cheer for the Zam to come back out. Let's take another break in the first intermission report. You're listening to Hawaii Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock, and you're watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
When the whistle blows and the season begins, you need more than skill to stay in the game. From football pads and hockey sticks to golf clubs, bikes, and fishing gear, your equipment is an investment. At State Farm, we help make sure it's protected because accidents happen, bags get stolen, gear gets damaged, and games get rough. With the right coverage, you can get back in action fast.
The puck drops, the crowd roars, and Oahe hockey is in full swing. Capital City Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota in Pierre is proud to support local hockey all season long. Whether you're hitting the road for work, school, or your next adventure, they've got your automotive needs covered. Stop by Capital City Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota in Pierre. Driven by community, powered by you.
The Boys and Girls Club of the Capital Area serves over 250 kids every day, giving them a safe place to go after school where they have fun and engage in learning activities school cannot provide. It is our mission to help every child become the best they can be. You can help children have a great future too by donating or volunteering for the club. For more information, go to bgccaparea.org or call us at 605-224-8699. From all of us here at the club, go Caps!
Since 1956, Ferding Electric has been serving South Dakota with reliable, safe, efficient, and economical electrical work. Their team of licensed, knowledgeable electricians will help you with all your electrical projects. New construction, rewires, or upgrades, residential, commercial, or agriculture. We know how to get the job done right. The history of Ferding Electric is something to be very proud of, and they work every day to ensure they remain the best electricians in Central South Dakota. Call 224-8684 or visit their website at ferding.com. That's ferding.com.
Have you assessed your roof at your home or business? Dakota Storm Roofing and Gutters can help. Since 2010, Dakota Storm Roofing and Gutters has been helping their customers in Pierre, Fort Pierre, and all surrounding areas. With over 20 years experience, the professionals at Dakota Storm Roofing and Gutters know how to get the job done. Specializing in all types of roofing, they'll make sure to find the right fit for you and your home. Give them a call at 605-280-9794 or get a free quote on their website at dakotastormroofing.com. Dakota Storm Roofing and Gutters, reliable roofing for your peace of mind. Is your home a comfort roller coaster? Too hot one minute, too cold the next? Stop letting an unreliable system run your life. For true peace of mind, trust AirTech Heating and Cooling. We deliver consistent, perfect comfort every day. From expert repairs to new energy-efficient installations, AirTech has the experience to get the job done right the first time. We're pros who treat you like family. Schedule your service today and finally enjoy your home again. Call AirTech Heating and Cooling at 605-945-0160 and check out our Facebook page.
As we welcome you back, it is a 4-0 lead in the American Family Insurance Printing Shufflebine scoreboard for the Brookings Rangers over the Hawaii Capitals as we're still closing in on the start of the second period. The Zam is back up and running to get us going for that second period. Cade Weber has scored twice, Jay Harris on the power play, and Mason Deers has made this a 4-0 game, and the Capitals will be looking for some more offense in this second period to combat the, again, 5 shots on goal on the first power play against the Rangers, their only power play so far, and that's not bad. That's not a bad power play of having 5 shots on goal. The issue is that they had just 1 shot on goal the rest of the time in that first period. That wasn't 5 on 4. So the Caps need to make sure that they put themselves in a much better opportunity to get pucks on net and being able to try and cut into this deficit as they trail at 4-0 right now to the Brookings Rangers. Over on KCCR, we'll have the Seattle Seahawks and the San Francisco 49ers in that second game. If you're in the area, I guess you can go to kccrradio.com. If you're not, but the Broncos and Bills right now are in overtime, and encourage you to stay here till the end of the hockey game. Then you can switch over to KCCR. But the Broncos and Bills are in overtime right now, tied 30-30, with the Broncos having that first possession. But that game is on KCCR, and the other two games tomorrow will also be on KCCR, as we'll have them both starting with the 1 o'clock coverage for the Sunday afternoon game, and that will carry into the late game of the other divisional rounds. 2-0, 4-0 is our score heading to the second period. Back with the second period after this here on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
Weatherall Roofing and Insulation is a family-owned business that has served Central South Dakota for over 25 years. Weatherall Roofing and Insulation specializes in metal roof restorations and flat roof repair. They also offer the highest quality insulation using closed-cell polyurethane foam and blow-in fiberglass. For all your roofing or insulation needs, make Weatherall your first choice. And remember, just foam it. River Bottom Sanitation, your locally owned waste management company serving the Pierre and Fort Pierre communities. Contact River Bottom Sanitation for your residential and commercial pickups. Now River Bottom Sanitation is your source for all your roll-off needs. River Bottom Sanitation in Pierre and Fort Pierre. Give them a call for pricing at 605-222-1120. River Bottom Sanitation. That's 605-222-1120.
Hi, Jason here from Leisure Palace Pool, Spa, and Patio. We invite you to come in and see our expanded new location, 400 West Sioux Avenue in Pierre. Transform your new space into the best in industry hot spring, caldera, and free flow spas, and let the stress melt away. Or maybe it's an infrared sauna. Don't miss out. Also check out our pool tables, darts, fire tables, and outdoor furniture. Visit us today for the perfect blend of relaxation and entertainment. And as always, at the guaranteed lowest price.
With any dream, the wind won't always be at your back, the sun won't always be shining, and some rain is going to fall. American Family Insurance is like a good solid roof that you can trust to protect your biggest dreams. With plans that could save you up to 23% when you bundle your home and auto. Also, you can continue to dream fearlessly, no matter what comes your way. American Family Insurance.
Visit mfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company assigned its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact the Brittany Shufflebine Agency, LLC, 224-6627.
Looking for a trusted partner in your automotive journey? Beck Motor Company, your local Chevy dealer, is here for all your car buying, service, and repair needs. Whether you're shopping for a new ride, keeping your vehicle running smoothly, or looking for expert advice, our team is dedicated to providing top-notch service every step of the way. We offer a wide selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, along with a service department you can count on. Come down to Beck Motor Company, where your satisfaction is our top priority. Beck Motor Company, we're making a great deal better. BeckMotors.com, 605-224-5912.
Looking to buy or sell your home? Discover the difference with Kathy Sunshine Properties. With 50 years of experience and their local expertise, both as agents and neighbors, Kathy and her team are here to make your real estate journey smooth and successful.
Whether you're a first-time buyer or a seasoned investor, the trusted professionals at Kathy Sunshine Properties will listen to your needs and help you find the perfect fit.
Join the countless satisfied clients who have turned their real estate dreams into reality. Go Caps!
And we welcome you back as it is the start of the second period. A 4-0 lead for the Brookings Rangers over the Oahe Capitals of the American Family Insurance Brittany Shufflebine scoreboard. Glad you're with us on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports. As it is the second period that will get underway. And it is for the Brookings Rangers. Mason Deers trying to move it in the offensive end. It'll come back to Krogman at center ice. Over on the near side, Talon Hyde will grab it here for the Rangers. Into the offensive zone. This will be moved over to Hyde in the corner. Coming from Loveset. Around the boards on the far side. Now our Bartley will throw to the net. Save made by Hand. Puck is still loose, and then Hand will try and send it out of the zone, and he does send it out of the zone. We'll come around here to the near side for now Dylan Dodson. Dodson will move it up the boards on the near side. It's held in by Nolan Krogman at the blue line. He'll stop and start Pass will go across, a pass in front right to Deers, who end up putting it right on the pad of Hand on the backhand. And the rebound was kicked away, and that was an impressive pass, but a great save by Hand. Logan Anderson, now Lyle Bonney with a shot that just saved made by Neil Trickstad. Behind the nets. Oh, maybe the Trickstad didn't make that save. We'll come here to the near side. It'll be moved along and pushed into the zone by Mason Deers. Hand went out to play it. It was first then played by Carson Clute. And from the corner, it'll be pushed up, and Logan Anderson will get out of the zone, up ahead for Bonney. He'll dump it into the zone. Trickstad will tee it up behind the net. It'll be moved around from Cannon Friedrich. That one turned over. Anderson had it on his stick. It'll get to the corner now. And tied up. Anderson in front on a wraparound. And Trickstad was there to make the save. That's a golden opportunity for the Capitals. Trey Christofferson will push it into the offensive end. He'll chase after it. Christofferson, they got to the corner, out to the blue line. Friedrich with a shot, and Hand will make the catch. Puck stays on his pad, and he got the cover to get the whistle. With 14:59 left to go here in the first period, and make that the second period. Face off to the right of Hand. It'll be Dodson to take the face off. It'll be won by Zweber. Controlled by Nielsen. His shot short side on Hand on the pad side. The blocker side, excuse me, and the save was made by Hand. Furman, cross-corner dump. Getting to it, Caden Waltai. And it'll be around the boards from Furman. Waltai will get to it. It'll be up the near side. That was held in off of Dodson. Stayed in the zone. Nolan Krogman will have it here for the Rangers. He'll leave it back for Maurer Bartley. And up ahead for Nielsen. His backhand flip didn't get all of it, hit the linesman as well. But Bartley will be able to help him out, and then we'll send it deep into the zone. Round it comes to the near side. It is Nielsen. His pass across. Bartley's shot was blocked by Bridger Babcock. Jason Reddy into the corner. That centering pass, bouncing in front, and Hand made a huge save. And nobody knows where the puck is at, and eventually, as it took a while for the referee to blow the whistle, Hand had it, I believe, the whole time. He just had no idea he had it. I don't think the referee had any idea he had it either. And by the time the referee blew the whistle, that's when the puck ended up becoming free. But the whistle had blown. Face-off will be to the left of Hand. It is won by the Capitals. Up to the blue line. It'll come back over for Triton Parmley. He'll throw off the boards. Asher Vandenbos racing after it. Caleb Johnson will send it around the boards. That will be off the glass and off the netting and out of play. And we get a whistle with 13:47 left to go here in this second period. Face off to the right of Trickstad. With 13:47 to go here in the second period. I believe Asher Vandenbos got too far inside. This will be a tie up in the corner. Players are fighting for the puck. It'll come around the far end of the ice. Bridger Babcock trying to hold it in the offensive zone. 5 players. The puck has squirted free, but without any of the 5 players really knowing it. Triton Parmley will backhand fish it into the zone. Caleb Johnson will send it across. It'll be up, but at the blue line, it is brought in. As it is trying to find the handle of it was Jackson Heller. Has a shot coming from the blue line. Moving in was Ahmed, and it ended up going off of a body. Here's Johnson. And that shot was blocked. Chipped out of the zone. Now a 3-on-1 for the Capitals. Beam fell down, got back up, still has it. Vandenbos with a shot and a right pad save made. Had he not gotten it, I don't think it was going to go in, but Parmley was right behind the right pad and could have had the opportunity to stuff it in. Out to the blue line, Cooper Schneider. A pass comes across for Waylon Carroll. He's pushed off the puck as he goes down rather easily from Logan Brown. Logan Anderson will chip it back into the zone. Here is Schweitzer trying to find the handle of it, but Schneider got his stick on it, and then Anderson's stick broke as he will have to come to the bench. He's going to come off the ice, and Dylan Dotson will step onto the ice. This will be coming all the way around and then sent around the boards from Trigstad to the blue line. Doesn't keep it in the zone was Logan Brown. Then Dotson will throw a hit on Mason Deers. Deers will throw it around the boards, up the boards to the far end. Went off the skate of Hyde, and now 5 players are battling for the puck. It'll start to come free. Brown can't find the handle of it. Trying to center one for Dodson. Gonna come around the far side again. Hyde lifted the stick of Furman. Comes over for Beestrom. His shot was blocked. And back to the corner. Furman, bouncing puck. It'll be eventually grabbed here by Brookings. Here on the near side. Andrew Van Rokel did a good job of cutting off the puck. But his pass missed for Brown and Furman. Goes back to Beestrom in the neutral zone. Bonnie reaching out to try and pick up the puck. And then it's sent down by the Capitals, and it will be iced by Oahe with 11:19 to go here in the second period. Face-off will be to the left of hand with 11:17 to go here in the second period. Tied up at the face-off dot. Puck will be kicked away by Bridger Babcock, and 2-on-2 for the Capitals in the zone. Babcock in front for Bonnie, who just didn't see it until the last second. Never got his stick on the puck to try and get a shot away. And come around the boards for Furman. He is thrown into the boards. Up it comes. Dodson trying to lay a hit on Clute. And now it's Beam. Didn't gain the red line, and so he will ice it with 10:46 left to go. Much to the chagrin of the Capitals bench. Face-off will be to the left of Jace Hand. It'll be Parker Nielsen to take it against Aiden Bowder. Capitals have to get their 6th guy off the ice. Face-off will be won by the Capitals. They'll come here to the near side for Asher Vandenbos. Let's come out of the zone. Bauer Bartley will turn quickly. Jay Harris will send it back into the offensive end. Skipped over the stick of Jace Hand. And around it goes to the far side where Parmley will look to pick up the puck. But he lost it to Harris. Backhand shot. He roofed it over the top of the crossbar. Christofferson will hold it in. It is now Nielsen make that to Clute for Christofferson, who couldn't get the pass over for Harris. Goes into the corner. Clute. 4 players will battle for the puck. And around it comes, trying to get it around the boards. Turned over by the Capitals behind the nets. On the near side, Rangers. There's a hit along the boards. Krogman will shoot it wide. And it's now moved out of the zone once again by the Capitals. A pass from Krogman up ahead for Nielsen. Parker Nielsen will swing wide in the zone. Nielsen's shot again goes over the top of the crossbar. Anderson backhanded pass was blocked by Cade Zweber. Nielsen, that shot he scores as he goes bar down and in. They've been looking to go just under the crossbar. And Parker Nielsen will get his 5th of the season. His 3rd point of the night. And with 9:30 to go here in the second period, it is now a 5-0 lead for the Brookings Rangers, who are now 1 goal away from getting run time started. Cade Zweber and Ian Schweitzer in the ensuing face-off. Zweber will get the assist on the Nielsen goal. So that's the 3rd point as well for Zweber. They're on the far side. It is now going to be Beam chasing after the puck with 9 minutes to go here in the second period. That pass is going to be intercepted by Cooper Schneider. Jason Reddy will get it back to Schneider. Pass for Nielsen misses. It'll go all the way down the ice. Logan Anderson racing after the puck. Amon cut him off. It was grabbed by Friedrich. It'll come here to the near side. Waylon Carroll moves to the offensive zone. Carroll shot again. This will end up going off the netting after it hit the glass. It might actually even, it would have hit the netting up there to get the whistle. Face off to the right of hand with 8:44 left to go here in the second period. Cooper Schneider against Dylan Dodson. Won by Dodson. We'll come here to the near side. There's a shot. That was blocked. Never got to the net, but it did go past Cooper Beestrom, who had blocked the shot. To the blue line, Waylon Carroll will send it around off the boards on the near side. Picked up by the Capitals. Fanned on pass attempt by Landry Van Rokel. He'll throw it back behind the net. Beestrom will grab it. Up ahead, off of the skate, and out of the zone. Dodson will skate into the neutral zone, into the offensive end. Dodson swings in, throws it to the net, and it was just maybe tipped wide by Furman. Now around to come here to the near side. Van Rokel. Beam. Make that for Bonnie. Off the side of the net, Van Rokel trying to wrap around chance. It was right off the right pad. Turned back over, though. Capitals can't get a shot away. Trigstad has made all 3 saves in net in this second period as the Capitals are being outshot 6-3 in the second. Beestrom moving up ahead here for Dodson. Dodson and Jim Neto, centering pass for Neto. Blocked by Krogman, centered back over. Trigstad trying to sweep it away from in front of the crease, and he does so. And it'll be Loveset that will move it down. It'll go to the corner. Talon Hyde got to it first. Loveset trying to help him out. It'll be Hyde that will come away with the puck. Now it's for Deers. He lost the handle of the puck by Dodson, and now it's 2-on-2 the other way. Dodson carries it in, his pass attempt. That was blocked, and into the boards. A couple players will tumble down, and the pass will come across the far side. Aiden Beam battling 3 different Ranger players. We'll get some help here from Caden Waltime. Puck will come up the boards. Neto's able to keep it in the zone. And then a shot attempt by Beam goes wide of the net. Might have went off of a body. And it's Caleb Johnson who fell over and gets right back up with the puck for Friedrich with 6:40 to go here in the second period. Out of the zone, Talon Hyde. Fans on the dump-in attempt. Late on a shift, he'll go for a change. Near side here for Beam. That's turned over. Clute will throw that towards the net. Ramped up the stick of Neto. And goes to the quarter. And where Deers was able to get that pass up, it does come out of the zone. Brookings will have to tag back up. Beam now will have it. And that was tipped along by Waltime, but right to Brookings again. This will be sent in from the red line. Rangers send a tag up again. 6 minutes to go here in the second period. 5-0 lead for the Rangers. Christofferson, that shot up high. Rebound and a save made by Jace Hand. With 5:53 left to go here in the second period. 27-9 in shots on goal, 8-3 in this second period. A 5-0 advantage for the Rangers. Face off to the left of hand. It is Harris that cannot win the draw from Schweitzer. It is Van Rokel. They'll skate to the blue line. Turn back around. Moved it up to Anderson, but it's now turned over to Krogman. Now Bartley for Christofferson. Christofferson carries in. That pass is over for Harris and missing him with 5:25 left to go here in the second period. Christofferson again in the corner on the far side. Behind the net now for Christofferson. On his backhand, he'll turn to his forehand, but pushed off the puck by Beestrom. Still picked up by Brookings. Out to the blue line for Krogman. Krogman with the new man on the ice and Parker Nielsen. It'll be moved around to the far side as it's now behind the net. trying to find where the puck is at. Nielsen will eventually grab it. Now in the near side, Anderson will flip it into the crowd, and we get a whistle with 4:50 left to go here in the second period. Denver Broncos are going to be trying a field goal just outside the 10-yard line to win the football game in overtime. Both teams failed to score on their first possession. So the next points win the game. Behind the net, Dylan Dotson. He lost the puck to Zweber. Reads Zweber, leaves it for Nielsen on his backhand, turns to his forehand, but a good job by Dotson, but they turn it over. This pass went right over to Reddy. The puck will come back to Dotson. It is now turned over again, and it's going to be Parker Nielsen. And that will be out of play, as the Rangers are trying to dump it back into the offensive zone. 4:16 left to go here in the second period. Face off right at the center ice dot. Cooper Schneider for Dylan Dotson. And it's Schneider that will win the face-off. Barley back in his own end of the ice to his defensive partner Krogman, played off the boards. Carroll up ahead and moved along. Cooper Schneider around the boards. It goes to the far side. Bouncing puck comes free. And it's now going to be Beam up ahead for Furman. Just off of his skates. There is no icing. Krogman will turn with it. And now moved up ahead by Bartley. That puck moves up on the tape of Heller. Didn't have the angle, so he'll stop and turn. His pass for Carroll misses. And behind the net for Cooper Schneider. 4 players are battling for it. Schneider comes away with it. Out to the blue line. Chipping it out, unable to the Capitals. Pass will come over. Schneider blew a tire, but he's got plenty of room to get back up and keep possession of the puck. Come here to the near side, where it's moved up to the blue line. Krogman will send it back to the far side corner. And Lyle Bonnie is the first one to for the Capitals. He moved up ahead. Aiden Beam at the red line. And it will be cross-corner dump for the Rangers. Now it's Talon Hyde with a shot. That was blocked. Never got to the nets. Now it's back again for Hyde. Centers one. Here's a shot by number 4, Amon, and then the puck will make its way back into the nets. And a 6-0 lead with 2:41 left to go here in the third period. Amon took that shot. And then the rebound, I believe it was going to be Deers that will have the goal. Make this a 6-0 game. Amon's shot bounced off the glass right to Deers, and that is an incredibly unfortunate break for the Capitals, as they're down 6-0 with 2:41 left to go, and that will move into run time now, unless the Capitals are able to get within 4. This will be offside. Capitals up to tack back up. Jay Harris off the boards in front of the Ranger bench. Deers from Amon and Hyde. Amon's second assist of the season, and Hyde will pick up his second assist of the game, 11th of the season. 6-0 lead. Logan Anderson trying to move it into the offensive end. Can't get free for a shot. Beestrom lost his stick as he was trying to keep it in the offensive zone. And now it's Christofferson that will chip and chase. The first one over to it. Clute, his pass was knocked down by Beestrom. Knocked down in midair. And somewhat of a dangerous pass, but no one was there for the Rangers, and it goes right to Logan Brown, who will chip and chase after it. Went off the Zamboni door, so Brown's angle was a right one had it not gone off the Zamboni doors. Amon carried in the offensive zone. Atwood Amon behind the net. Centering pass coming from Zweber. Missed to Klutz, and now it's Vandenbos going one-on-one into the zone. Vandenbos moves in, trying to stick handle around and get a shot away. He never got that shot attempt with 1:15 to go here in the second period. Into the corner, and it comes out of the corner. Carson Klutz has it. His pass up hit the skates of Zweber. Reddy couldn't get out of the zone, but picked up by his teammate Klutz. And now Friedrich in. Friedrich will send it to the front of the net. No one there for the Rangers. Reddy will keep it to the corner. 53 seconds to go in the second period. Out to the blue line. Pass goes across for Krogman. His shot right in the glove of hand. And we get a whistle as the clock will continue to run here with 42 seconds remaining in this first period. .30 seconds to go and counting here in the second period. Ian Schweitzer will take the face-off. The Rangers will win it. Back to Krogman. Zweber was the one that won the face-off. Furman now will have it. And he'll play it off the boards, chasing to the blue line. Krogman grabs it with 15 to go in the period. Come here on the near side in the corner. Jason Reddy lost the handle of it. Bonnie, with 7 seconds to go, throws it wide of the net. Furman after the puck. Out to the blue line. Beam can't get a shot away at the last second. And that will take us to the end of the second period. 10-3 in shots in that second period. The Capitals are outscored 2-0. It is a 6-0 game in favor of the Brookings Rangers at the end of 2 periods. We'll step aside and come back with a second intermission report. Listening to Hawaii Capitals hockey on Capital City Rock. And you're watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
When the whistle blows and the season begins, you need more than skill to stay in the game. From football pads and hockey sticks to golf clubs, bikes, and fishing gear, your equipment is an investment. At State Farm, we help make sure it's protected because accidents happen, bags get stolen, gear gets damaged, and games get rough. With the right coverage, you can get back in action fast.
River Bottom Sanitation, your locally owned waste management company serving the Pierre and Fort Pierre communities. Contact River Bottom Sanitation for your residential and commercial pickups. Now River Bottom Sanitation is your source for all your roll-off needs. River Bottom Sanitation in Pierre and Fort Pierre. Give them a call for pricing at 605-222-1120. River Bottom Sanitation. That's 605-222-1120.
Wagner Auto Company is your complete transportation headquarters. Now is the time to order your new Buick, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram vehicles, plus a good selection of quality pre-owned and certified pre-owned vehicles. They'll take care of you after the sale with a full-service parts and auto body shop with trained technicians, along with a friendly financing team that'll work with you to find the best deal and one that'll fit your budget. Wagner Auto is your local full-service family-owned dealership for over 115 years. WagnerAuto.com. That's WagnerAuto.com.
The Boys and Girls Club of the Capital Area serves over 250 kids every day, giving them a safe place to go after school where they have fun and engage in learning activities school cannot provide. It is our mission to help every child become the best they can be. You can help children have a great future too by donating or volunteering for the club. For more information, go to bgccaparea.org or call us at 605-224-8699. From all of us here at the club, go Caps!
Since the day First Fidelity Bank first opened its doors for business in 1905, we've served the credit and investment needs of this area. The money that's deposited with us is reinvested locally in the form of loans to area families, farms, and small businesses, where it can help create new opportunities for everyone in our community. First Fidelity Bank, first-class banking on a first-name basis. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender. Online at ffb-sd.com.
Looking to buy or sell your home? Discover the difference with Kathy Sunshine Properties. With 50 years of experience in their local expertise, both as agents and neighbors, Kathy and her team are here to make your real estate journey smooth and successful.
Whether you're a first-time buyer or a seasoned investor, the trusted professionals at Kathy Sunshine Properties will listen to your needs and help you find the perfect fit.
Join the countless satisfied clients who have turned their real estate dreams into reality. Go Caps!
And we welcome you back as it is a 6-0 lead in the American Family Insurance Brittany Shufflebine scoreboard for the Brookings Rangers over the Hawaii Capitals as we look at the second period scoring. As the two goals, Parker Nielsen and Mason Deers, made it a 6-0 game. Nielsen from Cade Weber and then Deers from Atwood Amon and Talon Hyde. That last goal, the shot from Amon went off the glass. I don't know if Hand had gotten a save or not, but it went off the glass and it bounced up and back over the top of the net. And the only man that was standing there was Deers, who was easily able to put that into the net to get his second of the game and take a 6-0 lead here for the Brookings Rangers over the Hawaii Capitals at the end of two periods. This is our third and final game of the weekend, as we were here last night for the girls game up in Watertown this afternoon, and now back here in Brookings for our final game. We've got a busy weekend next weekend, 5 games over 3 days. The boys will play all 3 days, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and the girls will play both Saturday and Sunday. And all 5 of those games will be on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports, as we'll have it all for you starting on Friday and rolling into Saturday morning to Saturday night, and then Sunday morning and Sunday afternoon, all here on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports. And again, a reminder for the Brookings fans who are watching tonight on Capital City Rock, where you usually get those games on the Brookings Rangers YouTube channel. Tomorrow, the Rangers will play Aberdeen at 1 o'clock. That will be back on your regular YouTube channel for the Brookings Rangers. And so that will go back to where it is. And then we welcome you back here at the end of February, near the end of February, where the Rangers will be at the Expo Center to take on the Capitals. We'll have that game on Capital City Rock and on YouTube to watch at Capital City Rock Sports. And then, of course, the state tournament the second weekend in March. All the games for both the girls and the boys will be on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports. That also reminds you that coming up when the Ranger girls are in town, that we'll have that game between the Lady Caps and the Rangers whenever they play at the Expo Center in Fort Pierre. But those are your second intermission stats. There were no penalties called in that second period. It was 10-3 in shots on goal in that second period in favor of Brookings, which now has that 29-9 lead shots on goal through 2 periods. We'll step aside. We'll come back with more of the second intermission report after this. You're listening to Hawaii Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock, and you're watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
The puck drops, the crowd roars, and Hawaii hockey is in full swing. Capital City Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota in Pierre is proud to support local hockey all season long. Whether you're hitting the road for work, school, or your next adventure, they've got your automotive needs covered. Stop by Capital City Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota in Pierre. Driven by community, powered by you.
Hi, Jason here from Leisure Palace Pool, Spa, and Patio. We invite you to come in and see our expanded new location, 400 West Sioux Avenue in Pierre. Transform your new space into the best in industry hot spring, caldera, and free flow spas, and let the stress melt away. Or maybe it's an infrared sauna. Don't miss out. Also check out our pool tables, darts, fire tables, and outdoor furniture. Visit us today for the perfect blend of relaxation and entertainment. And as always, at the guaranteed lowest price.
Dr. Brian Hermanson serves Central South Dakota with specialty root canal treatment. Hermanson Endodontics aims to provide treatment that is not only comfortable, but has a quality-first emphasis. We believe that by preserving as much healthy tooth as possible, we can help you retain your natural teeth longer. This is accomplished with state-of-the-art three-dimensional imaging and the dental operating microscope to guide diagnosis and treatment. Ask your dentist if a root canal specialist is right for you. Hermanson Endodontics, 1709 North Lincoln Avenue in Pierre.
Since 1956, Ferding Electric has been serving South Dakota with reliable, safe, efficient, and economical electrical work. Their team of licensed, knowledgeable electricians will help you with all your electrical projects. New construction, rewires, or upgrades, residential, commercial, or agriculture. We know how to get the job done right. The history of Ferding Electric is something to be very proud of, and they work every day to ensure they remain the best electricians in Central South Dakota. Call 224-8684 or visit their website at ferding.com. That's ferding.com.
Looking for a trusted partner in your automotive journey? Beck Motor Company, your local Chevy dealer, is here for all your car buying, service, and repair needs. Whether you're shopping for a new ride, keeping your vehicle running smoothly, or looking for expert advice, our team is dedicated to providing top-notch service every step of the way. We offer a wide selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, along with a service department you can count on. Come down to Beck Motor Company, where your satisfaction is our top priority. Beck Motor Company, we're making a great deal better. BeckMotors.com, 605-224-5912.
AGE Corporation has been building South Dakota for over 60 years. For all your site work, construction, and crane needs, AGE is there for you. If you need a boat dock and dock lighting, AGE has what you need. Visit their website, agecorp.com, or give them a call at 223-2732. AGE Corporation, providing high-quality services without sacrificing safety. Visit agecorp.com or call 223-2732.
As we welcome you back, it is a 6-0 lead for Brookings over the Hawaii Capitals. As we look at scores from around the states, in girls hockey, it was 2 finals today. The Hawaii Capitals won 3-2 over the Watertown Lakers, and it was the Sioux Center Storm beating the Aberdeen Cougars 6-2. At the also in the other game for the girls hockey, 1 game in progress. Mitchell is leading Rushmore right now, 1-0 in Rapid City. Van Mimak has the only goal of that hockey game. On the boys' side, 1 final score. It was a 8-2, make that a 5-2 win for Sioux Falls West over Aberdeen. Rushmore is leading Huron 2-0. That game got started not too long ago in Huron, and the Rushmore Thunder 11-0 are trying to remain undefeated. And then this game is at 6-0 as the second period, or make that the third period, will be in run time unless the Caps are able to get within 4. That's the only way to stop run time, is to pull within 4. But right now the Rangers have been the better team through 2 periods, out shooting the Capitals 29-9, and 2 goals for Cades Weber, 2 goals for Mason Deers, and Jay Harris and Parker Nielsen all with a goal as they lead at 6-0 on the American Family Insurance Brittany Shufflebine scoreboard. Want to give a shout out to the Avera At Home Medical Group that won the JCAs. A group of, I believe it was somewhere a little over 20 people went in, and $122,000 was the prize that they got, because it's half the pot, which means the Capitals also got that $122,000 or $125,000. I can't remember exactly how much the ending pot was, because I didn't win it, so I was a little frustrated that I didn't win it. But chances were pretty low, especially those last. I did win at one point earlier in the summer and got some money off of all of that, but didn't win the big pot. But it was what a fantastic chasey ace that the Capitals had. I believe the Brookings Rangers are doing one now. They're pretty early into the process of it, but what a fantastic run that Chasey Ace had all 54 weeks. It took every single week before they finally got a winner, and what an incredible opportunity for the Capitals to have all of that money come in. And I know I can probably speak for the Capitals, saying thanks to everybody that bought tickets to make that pot as big as what it was, and to allow the Capitals to have half of that money to spend it where they need it, and to have that. I don't want to use the word extra, because it's not really extra money, but it is that extra source of revenue now for the Capitals, where they can use it to their advantage. And it is definitely needed and welcome for the Hawaii Capitals to have that pot and have that chase the ace go as high as what it was. And I can safely talk for the Hawaii Capitals and saying thank you to everyone that participated. Had a lot of fun over the 54 weeks. I know that the people that worked it, they were there. If they weren't there 54 weeks, they were there 53 of the 54 weeks that it took. It started in 2024 and ended in 2026. That's how long that took for the Chase the Ace to be found, or the Ace of Diamonds to be found. And what an incredible amount of money that was raised for the Hawaii Capitals. And again, thank you for participating in Chase the Ace and making that such a huge success across the way for Hawaii Capitals hockey. We've got one more period upcoming. It's a 6-0 lead for the Brookings Rangers over the Hawaii Capitals. As Becky Kitts sent me a text, and they tried to pull my name. I was hoping that maybe I get some favoritism, and no, I'm just kidding. No, there's no need to rig it. There was no need to try and make that work for me. Wish my name would have been drawn, but I appreciate them not trying to rig the system to make that to get me all that money. But we've got one more period on the way. It is the third period on the way next. You're listening to Hawaii Capitals hockey on Capital City Rock, and you're watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
Have you assessed your roof at your home or business? Dakota Storm Roofing and Gutters can help. Since 2010, Dakota Storm Roofing and Gutters has been helping their customers in Pierre, Fort Pierre, and all surrounding areas. With over 20 years experience, the professionals at Dakota Storm Roofing and Gutters know how to get the job done. Specializing in all types of roofing, they'll make sure to find the right fit for you and your home. Give them a call at 605-280-9794 or get a free quote on their website at dakotastormroofing.com. Dakota Storm Roofing and Gutters. Reliable roofing for your peace of mind.
With any dream, the wind won't always be at your back, the sun won't always be shining, and some rain is going to fall. American Family Insurance is like a good solid roof that you can trust to protect your biggest dreams. With plans that could save you up to 23% when you bundle your home and auto. Also, you can continue to dream fearlessly, no matter what comes your way. American Family Insurance.
Visit mfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company assigned its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact the Brittany Shufflebine Agency, LLC, 224-6627.
Text scams continue to rise, and victims who have lost money to these scams continues to increase. Consumers cannot rely on a text message to be truthful. If you receive a message regarding a fine for missing jury duty, your utilities being shut off or non-payment, toll road fines, or you've won a sweepstakes, these are scams designed with an urgency and the need to send money now. Do not respond to these texts, and you should contact Consumer Protection at 800-300-1986. That's 800-300-1986 for the South Dakota Office of Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division.
Is your home a comfort roller coaster? Too hot one minute, too cold the next? Stop letting an unreliable system run your life. For true peace of mind, trust AirTech Heating and Cooling. We deliver consistent, perfect comfort every day. From expert repairs to new energy-efficient installations, AirTech has the experience to get the job done right the first time. We're pros who treat you like family. Schedule your service today and finally enjoy your home again. Call AirTech Heating and Cooling at 605-945-0160 and check out our Facebook page. Weatherall Roofing and Insulation is a family-owned business that has served Central South Dakota for over 25 years. Weatherall Roofing and Insulation specializes in metal roof restorations and flat roof repair. They also offer the highest quality insulation using closed-cell polyurethane foam and blow-in fiberglass. For all your roofing or insulation needs, make Weatherall your first choice. And remember, just foam it.
When you're in the need for high-quality replacement auto parts, look no further than Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Pierre. Zander's has been servicing the Pierre area for over 40 years. Their professional parts techs can get you the parts you need and get you back on the road. Stop by Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop at 500 West Sioux in Pierre or call 224-9221. Zander's, your source for domestic and foreign auto parts and accessories.
As we welcome you back, it is the start of the third period as the Hawaii Capitals down 6-0 on the American Family Insurance Brittany Shufflebine scoreboard. The Rangers with that 6-0 lead or a 6-goal lead. So it will be run time here in the third period unless the Capitals are able to get within 4 to stop that run time. And it will be a quick moving third period if that is the case, if the Capitals are unable to get within 4. 2 goals for Cage Weber, 2 goals for Mason Deers, Jay Harris and Parker Nielsen, each with a goal, and a 6-0 lead as we start the third period. As I believe it's Noah Luking that will be in net now for the Capitals to start this third period. As the Caps, it will be Luking that will take over. So Jay Sand stopped 23 of 29 shots through 2 periods. will be relieved by Noah Lukey here in the third. Here on the near side, the face-off win by the Brookings Rangers. Underway here in the third period. Every whistle will be beneficial to the Brookings, who will end up playing tomorrow at 1 o'clock against the Aberdeen Cougars here at home. This will be moved up and pushed along. Talon Hyde. His pass comes in front. Here's a breakaway, and that shot might have gone off the goalpost from Mason Deers, who was looking for a hat trick. The 270 numbers have a chance for a hat trick. As there's a whistle, the clock has stopped right now. Now starting back up again. It was an offside call or an icing call, or it was offside, but the pass came before the Ranger blue line. So that will send the offensive zone face-off here for the Capitals. Jay Harris will be kicked out of the face-off dot. Move in Trey Christofferson. Lyle Bonnie will try to win the face-off, but it is won by Christofferson, although Brecken Furman was the first one to it. Comes here to the near side. Carson Clute will settle things down. And Clute, that was off the boards. Brecken Furman back in the neutral zone. He got tripped up, maybe off of a skate, maybe off of his own skate. Here's a centering pass to Clute. That backhand will be offline. And it's out of the zone by the Capitals. It will not be icing as it goes all the way the length of the ice. They'll be moved around here to the near side as the Capitals make a change. Furman got tripped up by the skates of the Ranger player when he fell over backwards. I think he stepped at the exact same time. With Furman taking a step back and lost his balance. Comes out of the zone. Backhand pass in the blue line. Back to Friedrich. Now for Nielsen. Asher Vandenbos will leave it and will be moved along by Triton Parmley. Back over to Vandenbos into the offensive zone with Aiden Bowder. Can't get a pass away as it will be moved along by Nolan Krogman, who will poke check it ahead. He lost the handle of the puck and then was able to poke check it ahead. Here is now Zweber into the offensive end. Zweber into the corner will turn with it. On that backhand, we'll move it here to the near side. Bartley with the shot. That one will be blocked down. And it will get to the far side boards. Vandenbos. He's pushed along and away from the puck. Zweber. That was off the boards and taken by Vandenbos. Come back for Van Rokel. Caps are in the midst of making a change. Backhanded in by Van Rokel. Krogman will reverse back to Bartley behind the net. Moving up the boards on the near side. Beestrom on his backhand. His pass is intercepted. Jackson Heller had a hard pass over for Zweber, but it went off of Logan Anderson right back to Zweber. And then that shot goes just wide of Lukey, who has not seen a shot on goal yet. Cooper Beestrom here for the Capitals. Cares in the offensive zone. Beestrom looking for a chance to center one for Schweitzer. Then centered by Schweitzer. In front of the slot, unable to get a shot away was Brown. And sent back towards the net by Schmitz. Wide of Neil Trickstad. Up the boards, out for Beestrom. Around it goes, and he'll come to the corner. Will be picked up and grabbed here by the Rangers. Waylon Carroll might have been somewhat tripped up by the linesman. And this will be iced by the Capitals, and we'll get a whistle with 12:53 and counting here in the third period. It is a 6-0 lead in the American Family Insurance Brittany Schuffelbein scoreboard for the Brookings Rangers over the Hawaii Capitals. No shots on goal yet. That run time will move things along. Ahmed will throw it across over, and then losing the handle of the puck was Johnson. Furman got the pass over for Bonnie. That'll come back here to the near side. Cooper Schneider and backhand dumps it in to the far side corner. It is Aiden Beam that will pick it up. His backhand pass goes up ahead. Furman will look to pick it up, but it's knocked away from Johnson. Roger Babcock for Bonnie at his own blue line. Up ahead for Waltite. Touches it along for Beam. He'll push it into the offensive zone. As it comes around here on the near side, it's moved back up the boards. And then sent over here by the Rangers. Ahmed, backhanded pass, comes here near side. This will hit the linesman, I believe. And then it's moved back by Talon Hyde. Hyde makes a move around Bridger Babcock, but can't get a shot away. This puck will come out to the blue line where it's held in by Nolan Krogman. Krogman turns to his forehand. That's a tough angle shot. I believe went off of Luking. It did. Went into the netting, and we get a whistle. With 11:25 left to go here in the third period. Offensive zone face-off to the left of Luking. That's his first shot that he has seen on goal. And the first shot that we have seen in this third period from either side. Carson Klutz behind the net, turns with it, save made by Luking. And Jet Kirschman racing for the puck. Landry Van Roekel will turn back with it. Van Roekel up ahead for Kirschman. On the near side, Aiden Bowder, Landry Van Roekel down behind the net for the Rangers. There's a shot on and a save made by Luking. And we get a whistle, Nolan Krogman. .35 left to go here in the third period in a running clock. Face off to the right of Noah Luking. Krogman from the face-off win. That shot got through, and Luking makes another save, gets another whistle. Now under 10:20 to go here in the third period. Face-off, Krogman has it, walks the blue line. That shot, that went off the body and off the glass. Stays in play, coming here to the near side. Jay Harris, that centering pass was blocked by Van Roekel. Kirschman will get out of the zone, set back in by Maurer Bartley. And now to be played around. Krogman at the blue line was able to hold it in. And Van Roekel will send it here to the nearest side. Logan Brown, that was almost close to too many on the ice. Brown had stepped on the ice quickly while Kirschman was coming off and touched the puck right as Kirschman had lifted his legs off the ice. Cooper Beestrom back here for Brown on the near side in the corner in the defensive zone. Weber behind the net, one-time chance, and that one will miss. Krogman took that shot and just missed it. We get a whistle with 9:05 to go and counting here in the third period. Coming up on Friday, the Capitals will host the Huron All-Stars. It'll be an 8 o'clock puck drop. We'll have coverage at 7:40. It'll start 5 games in 3 days at the Expo Center with 2 girls varsity games Saturday and Sunday. The boys playing all 3 days of the weekend. Around it comes as Neil Trickstack comes out of the net to play it. First time he has touched the puck this period. And he moved around to the near side and held in by Max Schmitz, but he fans on it. Parker Nielsen tried to get it around Logan Anderson. And it's now Schmitz again. 4 players around the puck. And will come free and into the offensive zone. Krogman throws it to the net. It was blocked. Never got to Luking, who has made 3 saves on 3 shots in this third period. Logan Anderson can't get a shot away. Friedrich gave it for Cooper Schneider. Up ahead for Heller. He's going to try and pick up speed to get in the offensive zone. Heller still with it, and that shot and a save made by Luking. Centered back over Carroll. Shot it wide. Over on the far side, Logan Anderson can't get out of the zone. Friedrich to the near side for Ahmed. His shot, that was tipped on the stick of Heller, who was laying on the ice, and went wide of Luking. Here is a shot on, they score. Connor Friedrich will get his second of the season, makes it a 7-0 game with 7:37 to go here in the third period. And the Capitals are going to be falling for the second straight game to fall to 7-5. Rangers will move to 7-4 on the season. With a game in hand on the Capitals, and now tied, will be tied in points in the next 7:13 and counting here in the third period. Tell you the rest of the weekend schedule upcoming here for both the boys and girls varsity teams for the Capitals next weekend at the Expo Center. Talon Hyde in the offensive zone. That shot and a save by Lukey. Carroll will get the assist on the Friedrich goal. Love set behind the net. Talon Hyde over for Love set again in the corner. Back for Hyde again. Centered one over. Deers with a shot off the goalpost. Deers hit the post hard on that shot. Love set in the corner. Beam. This will come to Luking, and he will cover to get the whistle. So Friday, it's an 8 o'clock puck drop. Saturday morning, 10:45 a.m., the Lady Capitals will take on the Rushmore Thunder before we break for the afternoon and come back at 6:15 for the Capitals in Brandon Valley Saturday nights. Then on Sunday, we'll have 2 more games. The Sioux Falls Flyers for the girls will be in town. A 9:45 a.m. puck drop as Christofferson with a shot and a save by Luking. That will turn into a 3:45 puck drop Sunday afternoon between the Capitals and the Sioux Falls West Flyers. Out to the blue line, that's out of the zone. Atwood Ahmed will come back at his own end of the ice to pick up the puck. Sent down by the Capitals. This was touched along by Brookings or the Capitals. Either way, touched on the other side of the red line. And it is moved up to the blue line. Carson Klutz here on the near side in the offensive zone. Bridger Babcock is now moved along as the pass attempt coming from Ian Schweitzer is disrupted, and then Carson Klutz fights off a check from Cooper Beestrom. 5 minutes to go here in the third period. It'll be around here for Krogman. Centering pass over, and a shot and a save made by Luking. Rebound by Jason Reddy, and that's pushed aside. Maurer Bartley. Here's a shot on and a save made right in front. Parker Nielsen took that opportunity, and Luking's able to make that save. 4.5 to go. As Jim Netto looking for a shot. There's a shot and a save made. Asher Vandenbos was following behind Netto, who couldn't get the first shot. And Vandenbos will put the first shot on goal online, and it was a save made by Neil Trickstadt. He's made 10 saves on 10 shots with 4 minutes to go here in the third period. This behind the net, Bartley goes to the corner. Pushed down to the zone by the Rangers. 2-on-1, Krogman and Heller. Krogman on his backhand, and a trailing man for Wayland Carroll. A good job by Beestrom, who has fallen to the ice, was able to make that play, get it out of the zone. Logan Anderson will swing into the offensive end. Anderson with a shot. That one went wide of Trickstadt. And that pass attempt to hold in the zone was blocked by Krogman, and Krogman will carry to the offensive zone. Krogman trying to get a shot away. Ryan Anderson on the ice now for the Capitals. Love set in the corner with 3:17 remaining here in the third period. Hyde will pick it up, top of the face-off circle on the near side. His backhand pass will lead one up ahead for Friedrich. Moving around to the corner, Love set behind the net for Mason Deers. Deers with 2 goals, Weber with 2 goals. Here is a pass back for Deers. On his backhand, got to the high slot, still with it on the near side and the outside of the face-off circle. Penalty coming up against the Capitals. That shot and a save made, and then it is touched by the Capitals, and a slash is called against Oahe. With 2:38 to go here in the third period. That's the first penalty since the first period. Anderson gets called for it. Logan Anderson gets called for the slash. Face-off will be to the left of Luking. 7-0 in the American Family Insurance Brittany Shufflebine scoreboard. This face-off will be controlled by the Capitals. Out to the blue line by Beeman, out of the zone. Krogman for Hyde. Hyde back over. Good defensive play for Brecken Furman. If the Caps can't get out of the zone, Furman was looking to break free for a shorthanded chance. Christofferson moves in. That shot goes well wide of Luking. And then there's a penalty coming up against Talon Hyde with the hook. So that will make it 4-on-4. With 2:05 and counting. We'll stop it at 2:04. And so it'll be a minute 27 seconds of 4-on-4 hockey before the Capitals will get a brief 33-second power play, which would be their second Boys and Girls Club power play of the night. We went the entire second period and almost all the third period without a penalty, and then we get two within 33 seconds of each other. Around it comes here the near side. Off the boards, off the glass and down. Ryan Anderson trying to win the race to it against Cade Zweber. Zweber now for Ryan Anderson. Anderson lost the puck to Zweber. Zweber had Nielsen right away, but didn't get the pass over to him. Johnson will move around to Furman. Johnson moves in, tries to avoid a check. This pass will come up ahead. And Asher Vandenbos is unable to keep moving forward here for the Capitals. It is now Ahmed behind the nets. 30 seconds to go on the 4-on-4. Nielsen circles the wagons, out for Ahmed with a shot blocker down by Luking. Caleb Johnson will pick it up in the far end. Final minute of this third period. There's a shot that goes off of a skate, goes out of play. We get a whistle with 50 seconds left to go here in the third period. That clock continues to run down. Capitals will get a 33-second power play. Logan Anderson will come out of the box once the face-off is dropped. So this will be a Boys and Girls Club power play for the final 25 seconds of the third period. Max Schmitz moves it up ahead. That shot was blocked from the blue line. And it's Bridger Babcock with 17 to go in the period. Babcock in the neutral zone, into the offensive end with 10 seconds remaining. The Rangers will get to it. Maurer Bartley behind the net, and he will let the clock expire. One final shot by the Capitals, and that will go off of Trickstad, and he will pick up an 11-save shutout. And it is a 7-0 win for the Brookings Rangers over the Hawaii Capitals. We'll return with the post-game show after this. You're listening to Hawaii Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock. Watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
The Boys and Girls Club of the Capital Area serves over 250 kids every day, giving them a safe place to go after school where they have fun and engage in learning activities school cannot provide. It is our mission to help every child become the best they can be. You can help children have a great future too by donating or volunteering for the club. For more information, go to bgccaparea.org or call us at 605-224-8699. From all of us here at the club, go Caps!
Wagner Auto Company is your complete transportation headquarters. Now is the time to order your new Buick, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram vehicles, plus a good selection of quality pre-owned and certified pre-owned vehicles. They'll take care of you after the sale with a full-service parts and auto body shop with trained technicians, along with a friendly financing team that'll work with you to find the best deal and one that'll fit your budget. Wagner Auto is your local full-service family-owned dealership for over 115 years. WagnerAuto.com. That's WagnerAuto.com.
Since the day First Fidelity Bank first opened its doors for business in 1905, we've served the credit and investment needs of this area. The money that's deposited with us is reinvested locally in the form of loans to area families, farms, and small businesses, where it can help create new opportunities for everyone in our community. First Fidelity Bank, first-class banking on a first-name basis. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender. Online at ffb-sd.com.
When you're in the need for high-quality replacement auto parts, look no further than Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Pierre. Zanders has been servicing the Pier area for over 40 years. Their professional parts techs can get you the parts you need and get you back on the road. Stop by Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop at 500 West Sioux and Pier or call 224-9221. Zanders, your source for domestic and foreign auto parts and accessories.
Text scams continue to rise, and victims who have lost money to these scams continues to increase. Consumers cannot rely on a text message to be truthful. If you receive a message regarding a fine for missing jury duty or utilities being shut off for non-payment, toll road fines, or you've won a sweepstakes, these are scams designed with an urgency and the need to send money now. Do not respond to these texts, and you should contact Consumer Protection at 800-300-1986. That's 800-300-1986 for the South Dakota Office of Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division.
Dr. Brian Hermanson serves Central South Dakota with specialty root canal treatment. Hermanson Endodontics aims to provide treatment that is not only comfortable, but has a quality-first emphasis. We believe that by preserving as much healthy tooth as possible, we can help you retain your natural teeth longer. This is accomplished with state-of-the-art three-dimensional imaging and the dental operating microscope to guide diagnosis and treatment. Ask your dentist if a root canal specialist is right for you. Hermanson Endodontics, 1709 North Lincoln Avenue in Pierre.
As we welcome you back, it is a final score, 7-0 on the American Family Insurance Brittany Shufflebine scoreboard as the Capitals drop it to the Rangers, and the Caps will fall to 7-5 on the season, while the Brookings Rangers will improve to 7-4 on the year, as each team with 14 points now on the season, but the Rangers do have a game in hand over the Oahe Capitals. The Caps will play 3 games next weekend, all at home, starting Friday against Huron at 8 o'clock. We'll have all 5 of varsity games, the 2 girls games Saturday and Sunday, and all 3 boys varsity games on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports, as the Caps will be looking to stop a 2-game skid on the boys side of things, and the girls will look to pick up where they ended this weekend after they won 3-2 earlier today. It was a 39-11 shot on goals advantage for the Rangers. Have 10 shots on goal in the third period to 2 with 8 saves. Make that 9 saves for Noah Luking on the 10 shots on goal. As it was Cade Zwever with 2 goals. He scored the first goal, which turns into the game-winning goal. Mason Deers with 2 goals. Jay Harris, Parker Nielsen, and Cannon Friedrich all with the goal each. In the 7-0 win, Neil Trickstad will pick up his 3rd win and his 3rd shutout of the season, as it is a final between the Capitals and the Rangers with a 7-0 win for the Rangers. You're listening to Casey's here at FM Blunt, a Riverfront Broadcasting Station. That'll wrap things up for us here from the Larson Ice Center. SDSU and Augustana Club hockey game getting set to take place here in just a moment as well. As they played last night, it was Augustana that got the win, and the 3 Hawaii Capital players, and Dre Burns, Ashton Grease, and Andre Carbonneau, part of the Augustana, helped get that win over the SDSU Jackrabbits last night. And again, that will wrap things up for us. Thanks to John Ullman, who ran the camera. Cindy Carlson back at the station. John Michael here signing off at a 7-0 win for the Rangers over the Capitals, as we say so long from Brookings.
You've been listening to the Oahe Capitals on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports. The Capitals are brought to you by Leisure Palace, AirTech Heating and Cooling, Capital City Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota, AGE, Kathy Sunshine Properties, Dakota Storm Roofing, Beck Motor Company, Birding Electric, First Fidelity Bank, Zander Auto Parts, State Farm Becky Potsuba Agency, River Bottom Sanitation, the Boys and Girls Club, Hermanson Endodontics, Weatherall Roofing, Wagner Auto, the South Dakota Office of the Attorney General Division of Consumer Protection, and American Family Insurance Brittany Shufflebine Agency. Join us all season for more Capitals hockey here on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports. This has been a special presentation of Riverfront Broadcasting Sports, Central South Dakota's sports.